This guy's sleeping, guys. Sleeping. This guy right here is sleeping. I've been watching him for the past 10 minutes. He's sleeping. Sleeping, guys. I've been here for 10 minutes. Been standing right here. I'll drop the video later. But this guy right here, he's sleeping with the sunglasses on. How you doing, boss? Can I get your business card? Yeah, you was on your personal phone, but that's less important right now. I'll take that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Sergeant, too. Got a nice power nap in there, brother? You got a nice power nap in there?
No power nap.
All right. Respect, brother. Have a good night. No power nap. 7807 guys, and you will see the complete video. I just didn't go live because I wanted to catch it before he did wake up, but I got him for a good 5 minutes, just knocked out sleeping. Nice way to start off the video. We're heading over to the protest right now. The video just started, but I got another video where I was recording offline. We got him, guys. We got him.
Well, that's the one thing.
Two allegations. Good evening, David in the chat. Sleep on the job. Yep. Stealing company time is actually I believe it's a prosecutable crime. Hold on a moment. Jenny in the house as always. Suzanne with 10 big euros. Thank you, Suzanne. Appreciate that. Are you the Suzanne who's always in here? Let me take a look. Chin activity. Appreciate that, Suzanne. You know what? Let's go ahead and add Suzanne. Add Suzanne to the Wrench Gang. This is where we'll be October 27th for the Donald Trump rally. We'll be here October 27th. Donald Trump 2024 election rally. No idea what's going on here today. They got quite a line. Anybody know what's going on here today? Madison Square Garden, MSG, world's most famous arena. Anybody know? Anyway, we are still proceeding to the protest. I would have been there already, but if not for seeing sleepy Popo over there. Trying to put my headphones away. I'm a mess right now, guys. I'm a mess trying to get it together. In front of the garden, brother? In front of the garden? He took a jump shot. He tried to get it. Took a jump shot with a paper bag. He missed. I told him, you take that bad of a shot in front of Madison Square Garden. Billie Eilish. Oh, she's the real popular girl, right? That song, the guy like says her name. Blackish, stylish Billie Eilish, something, right? I mean, this area is gonna be packed today. We're not too far from it now, guys. Not too far. Actually, I want to walk down. I should just keep walking straight, but I want to walk down this way. The other night, I was driving by here, and I saw tents. There were tents all outside here. There were a bunch of tents. I don't know if maybe it was for a concert. People were asleep, but I saw tents. There were tons of tents all in these areas right here. Bunches of tents, like people were sleeping right here. I was in a car, so I couldn't get a good look if they were like regular people waiting for a concert, or if they were actual like migrants or homeless. But yeah, again, guys, October 27th, we'll be here. I actually have really sad news. My press credentials were denied. They denied me press credentials to MSG. So it seems like I just need to get here extremely early and vie for one of the good seats. Try to get as close as possible. But yeah, I was denied. Uncle Trump, what's going on, brother? Wanted to come give the people the real news, but they denied me. I am gonna apply again, because I'm wondering, maybe it was that I didn't put my middle initial for my middle name, and that's how it's expressed on some of my IDs. So I got a couple. We still got hope. There's still hope. Money 420 in the house. Brandon Mitchell in the house. Hawkfin in the house. Suzanne in the house. Trump at the barbershop was a fastee. Was there for a photo op, no haircut. I could see that. He never, you work him all yesterday. The public was completely unable to see him. Oh, Comic-Con, guys. Looks like Comic-Con going on. But yeah, I'm thinking, guys, maybe because I didn't enter, or maybe I do need to compete to put my complete middle name. So we got a couple options. We're going to keep trying. Uncle Trump, grant real media access, brother. He said CNN's fake news. NBC is fake news. Let me in. Everything's raw, unedited, straight live. Why they don't want to let me in? Five Guys. I still need to try the Five Guys grilled cheeseburger. Still have never had it. It's part of their secret menu. One of these days we'll do that. NYC is used to Trump. David, you should get with Wolverine. Transparency, he has legit pass for events just like that. Is he from New York though? I'm not familiar with him. Wolverine Transparency. That's a pretty sick name. Wolverine Transparency. Wolverine, the X-Men character, is anything but transparent. He's loud and angry. But yeah, if he's from the New York area, I'd be delighted to work with him, build with him, gain a little bit of knowledge. Money for 20 in the house.
We only do it because we don't have classes in the mall.
Billie Eilish, $300 a ticket. Jeez Louise, Billie Eilish making that bread. Jenny in the house. Claudette in the house. Dale in the house. Yeah, Dale, right? I'm fresh in the game. Fresh in the game. Went, got my press pass. Everybody was at Comic-Con.
Literally all.
Did we pass it? Nope. We got one more block to go. It's a strange spot for a protest. Look at the outfits. Let's cross the street. Look at the outfits, guys. I don't know if it's part Comic-Con, part Halloween. A little bit of both. So what I learned is the protest that's going on today revolves around a company that somehow, some way has ties and finances and makes money with the group the protesters are against. So today they're actually protesting a specific company. I'm not sure if they'll be marching. Or if it will just be like a stationed protest rally type situation in front of the place. But we should be walking up on it now. I don't know how that's gonna play out with the Comic-Con. I didn't know anything about, or I did know about Comic-Con because somebody in the chat did tell me about it, but I didn't anticipate or realize that they were all so close in the same area. So the company that the protesters are protesting is called BlackRock. I really probably should have done my research on it. All I know is that they have some type of financial incentive and backing with the group the protesters are actually protesting. So, oh, they're already here, guys. It's on the other side of the street. I see it from here. Oh, wait, do I need to cross to this side? I'm confused. Where's the protest? Is it on the left side, the right side? It's scheduled for 3 p.m. So it should be like fully going, fully functioning. NYPD here across the street.
Yeah, pretend like you don't know.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get into protest mode. I'm gonna be quiet so you guys can hear what's going on. And you guys do what you do in the comments.
Israel uses to murder our people. It's a U.S. genocide, orchestrated by Biden and Harris, and financed by institutions here in New York City. The facts are clear. Without the United States, Israel would not be able to carry out this genocide. The genocidal profiteers want us to believe that there is nothing they can do to end their genocide. This is a lie. The answer is simple. Stop arming Israel. The people's demand is clear. Arms embargo right now. We will not stop mobilizing and organizing until we achieve an immediate end to the arming of the genocidal state of Israel. In just these past 12 days alone, Israel has escalated its aggression on our people, imposing a siege on Jabalia and northern Gaza, deliberately starving our people while raining down bombs on refugee tents and committing unspeakable massacres. The genocidal profiteers hope that they can obliterate our people and then cover up their crimes with silence from the world. How else can they explain their empty talk of ceasefire? What could it possibly mean to say that we are in support of a ceasefire while quadrupling the amount of military funding you sent to Israel since the beginning of this genocidal aggression? What does it mean that they can pretend to threaten Israel with a 30-day deadline to allow food to the north, or else have arms and military supplies cut off, while sending $1 billion anti-missile system and 100 American troops to the region? It means that these genocidal U.S. politicians and profiteers are not merely complicit in this genocide. They are the leaders of it. The genocidal profiteers hope that they can carry out mass murder and then distract the world with their election circuits. We will not allow this to happen. We will not allow them to sideline our cause or our people. We will expose these U.S.-Israeli crimes for what they are. Brutal, horrific, disgusting attempts to kill what cannot be killed. Resistance, steadfastness, and our struggle for liberation. Now is the time to not fall into despair, to not feel helpless at the news of our martyrs. Instead, we must feel the urgency and responsibility genocide that will push us to fight and that will push us to struggle and defeat Zionism. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! We will honor all our martyrs! We will honor all our martyrs! All our children, sons, and daughters! All our children, sons, and daughters! We will honor all our martyrs! We will honor all our martyrs! All our children, sons, and daughters! All our children, sons, and daughters! Free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Thank you, MTN! Thank you again, everyone, for being here today. We know that you have been in the streets tirelessly for the past year here in New York City and across the U.S. The genocidal profiteers want us to believe that this genocide is happening far away from us, across oceans, but we know that it is happening also right here in the United States, in New York City, in our streets, in the buildings around us. Weapons are being shipped across our waters, from our ports, being traveled with trucks across our highways. This is a U.S. genocide. It is my pleasure to bring up today's speaker, Julie, from the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Every single day, give her a blood.
Exactly the amount of people.
We charge you with genocide!
You can't hide!
You can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
Hello, comrades and friends. It's been a year since this genocide started, and we are here in as critical a moment as ever. It's been over a year of unimaginable destruction of life and everything that makes life possible. Destruction of schools and hospitals and homes. The killing of mothers, fathers, and children. And now, with the full backing, aid, and weapons of the United States, Israel expands its tactics of terrorism to the region. Shame! We have seen that Israel has only grown more barbaric, more destructive, and more isolated. And the people of the world are clear that this can go on no longer.
That's right.
But while the world demands an immediate end to this genocide, the United States government acts as though it's powerless. The Biden administration now insultingly says that Palestinians will have to wait 30 days. 30 days of genocide for them to even consider stopping the flow of weapons to Israel. In that time, we know thousands more will die at the hands of the U.S.-Israeli war machine. And we are here to say Gaza cannot wait 30 days. We demand an arms embargo now. We know the U.S. provides cover for Israel's genocide so that companies like BlackRock can continue to reap profits off the blood of Palestinians. BlackRock tries to paint itself as some kind of responsible investor, and we say that is a lie. BlackRock is in fact nothing more than a tool of U.S. imperialism that finances genocide, fuels climate catastrophe, and holds entire nations hostage with debt. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink talks about being climate aware. We say, how can you be climate aware when you are a partner in crime with the U.S. military, which is the largest polluting entity globally?
That's right.
These investments are not just business, they are crimes against the people and the planet. From the south of the United States, to Zambia, to the Amazon, to Gaza, the criminals in this building are strangling the people with their greed. Imagine what the trillions of dollars held by BlackRock could help create instead of destroy. It's painfully clear what those resources could do for our people in the South who are stranded, left for dead this hurricane season with no federal relief. Think of what the billions spent on genocide and war could do for the tens of thousands of people in New York City who will have to endure another freezing winter on the streets. The U.S. has sent nearly $28 billion to Israel since October 7th last year. That's $8 billion more than our government spends annually on FEMA disaster relief. That's $8 billion more than what it would take to end homelessness in this country. We all have a stake in ending this system of destruction. We recognize that we have more in common with the people of Palestine than with the people in this building and the criminals in the White House. A year ago, you understood the true complicity of institutions like BlackRock as tools of U.S. imperialism. Now the world knows, and we will never again ignore the blood on their hands. We have so much to fight for. And there is nothing that our enemies can do to distract us from our unwavering commitment to the liberation of the Palestinian people and oppressed people everywhere. Shoulder to shoulder with our Palestinian brothers and sisters, we are fighting for the future of humanity, and we will not be going anywhere. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? You say how? We want justice, you say how? End the occupation now! End the occupation now! We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Arms and embargo now! Arms and embargo now! We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Lift the siege on Gaza now! Lift the siege on Gaza now! We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? End the occupation now! End the occupation now! Thank you, Julie. And no, for all speakers, if you're here, please come up to the front so I don't have to search for you in the crowd. Thank you. One thing that is important for us to remind ourselves of every day is that we are indebted to Palestine. Palestine teaches us every day, Palestinians teach us every day how to live with courage, how to act for justice. Palestinians teach us every day what it means to walk with dignity. We understand that the liberation of Palestine is not just the liberation of Palestine, but the liberation of all oppressed people around the world. And we cannot forget that. So I want to invite an incredible comrade to the stage from Nodutol, who teaches us what it means to fight against imperialism here and in Korea. Welcome, Jae-young.
Hausa will free us all!
Hausa will free us all!
Zionism will fall!
Zionism will fall!
Hausa will free us all!
Hausa will free us all!
Israel will fall!
Israel will fall!
Comrades, I'm from Local Korean Community Developments. We are here with you because the executives in this building behind me, BlackRock, are the enemies of the entire world. BlackRock has deep pockets, and they put that money towards war, they put that money towards displacement, they put that money towards butchering our people, and we say enough. This week, the U.S. sent 100 troops and a THAAD missile battery to so-called Israel. Who knows what that is? Raise your hand if you've heard of THAAD before. If you're a Korean, you damn well better know what that is, because we've been fighting that thing for the last 8 years.
Right.
THAAD is a U.S. missile defense system. They put it in places where they don't want opposing forces to be able to retaliate against their aggression. That's why THAAD is in Palestine right now, to protect the Israeli-U.S. genocide.
Shame!
Who's ever seen that meme of the old Asian woman saying, "I hate all U.S. presidents"? Thank God for the internet. That woman's name is Myun. Myun is over 80 years old. She lives in a village called Sosongri. That is where for the last 8 years, our people in South Korea have been fighting the U.S. THAAD missile system. Let me tell you something about Sosongri, because I was there last year and I spoke with Myun myself. Sosongri is a village of under 100 people. It's a farming village. The average age is over 70 years old. Those people have lived on that land for thousands of years. Their roots run deep in that soil. Their parents tended to the same farms that they do today. And for almost a decade, they have been fighting a U.S. military base that is poisoning their water, that emits radiation that is giving them cancer, and that is protected by the cowardly government of South Korea that is defending the U.S. military over its own people. There's one road in Sosongri, and every single week these grandmothers sit on that road to physically obstruct the delivery of THAAD batteries. And every single week, hundreds of cops, pigs just like the species we have here, come down to Sosongri to beat these grandmothers up. That is imperialism. Because THAAD is produced by Lockheed Martin. BlackRock has a 7% stake in Lockheed Martin. When they bomb children in Gaza, when they flatten apartment buildings in Nahia, when they implant THAAD in a small village in South Korea, there are people making money from this. Our government is organizing the process so that a few can have champagne and caviar, while people in the streets of this city don't have a roof over their heads, don't have shoes to wear. We are here to defend Palestine. We're here to stand up to U.S. imperialism, and we're also here because this is a class war. It's the richest of the world against the wretched of the earth. And we are going to stand up all together until the planet is ours and the world is ours for the taking. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all remember the name Noodle and follow their work. Follow them on Instagram, know what they're up to, because they are comrades in this fight. We're gonna keep this going. I'm gonna invite David, a comrade from the People's Forum, to continue us in our speeches. Welcome, David.
BlackRock, you can't hide.
BlackRock, you can't hide.
You're committing genocide.
You're committing genocide.
Comrades, brothers and sisters, we are out here today, out here in an institution that is carrying on a genocide for over a year. It is funding the weapons companies. It is investing in the weapons companies that are shipping the bombs, that are creating the bombs that are being dropped on the children, the men and women of Palestine, and that are now being dropped on Lebanon, on Syria, on Iraq, on Iran, and all throughout the Middle East. And they think after a year that we will just be staying at home, that we will tire, that we will not be ready to struggle. But as long as they are continuing this genocide, we will be out on the streets. We will say no. We will end this genocide in our lifetime. And it's not just a fake optimism or a fake hope that we have. We know that this is evident throughout history. When the people are on the side of justice, on the side of liberation, that we can win. We saw this in South Africa when the South African regime was carrying out apartheid, and it was trying to expand its apartheid regime in Angola. And we saw the troops of Cuba, we saw the people fighting back against this apartheid regime, and over time, the people were able to win. They were able to end apartheid. And so that is the history that we are standing on. We are standing on the side of justice. We are standing against a system that while people are struggling to survive from a hurricane that has just hit in the south throughout Florida, while billions could actually be spent on emergency relief, the U.S. is sending billions of dollars for war and for death. And that is imperialism. That is the system that we are standing up against. Because if we were to run the system, if workers actually had control over the system, would we be sending billions of dollars to kill our brothers and sisters in Palestine? No, we would be sending all of that money to actually provide relief to the people that have lost their homes in Florida. We would be sending money to actually fund education. We would be sending money to people that are struggling with houselessness in New York and all across the country while winter is about to hit us. And so that is why we are out here, my friends. We are going to keep fighting. We are going to make sure that this government that says that they represent us, that they cannot continue in peace, that they cannot have business as usual. And we also have to know that these corporations like BlackRock, like media companies like the New York Times and Fox News, they are the ones that are complicit in all of this, that they are carrying this out, and they are our enemies. That they will not be able to continue business as usual while we are out here, on the streets, and we will keep marching, we will keep fighting until liberation, until the liberation of Palestine, until the liberation of all our people across the world. Because we know that only with the end of capitalism, only with the end of imperialism will we be free. So free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Thank you.
Thank you, David. So we know y'all have been out here in the streets for over a year. We know that you have been organizing, and that doesn't stop now. If anything, we're gonna double down and we're gonna organize even more in all our communities, in all of the places and all of the people that we come across every single day. One of the ways that you can organize with us is with the People's Forum. We have an organizing meeting on Mondays at 6:30 every single Monday. Since last November, we have met every single Monday to organize. So you haven't been to one of our meetings, please join us. There is always space for you. You do not need an invitation to organize, right? But I'm giving you one. You are welcome, and please show up. So I have the pleasure of inviting our next speaker, Manahil from Salam.
From Kashmir to Palestine, from Occupation is a crime.
From Kashmir to Palestine.
From Kashmir to Palestine.
Occupation is a crime.
Occupation is a crime.
Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Minahil. I'm here today with Salam, an internationalist South Asian organization struggling for collective liberation from the white supremacist capitalist boot of empire. Here in New York, we fight from the heart of the so-called empire, an entity mid-collapse as the contradictions of capitalist pigs like those at BlackRock getting richer, while we, the masses, struggle just to get by, are exposed. An entity weakened each and every day by actions of revolutionary solidarity like today's. By now, you've all heard examples of just how evil BlackRock is. There are countless examples of BlackRock's footprint in South Asia. To name one, BlackRock is the largest holder of Sri Lanka's opaque ISB debt. I don't even know what ISB means, but that's the very debt that caused the country's default in April of this year. That translates directly to economic crisis, millions of Sri Lankans sliding into poverty. Here in New York, that debt is held. Here. Shame! This fall, building on actions like today's, building off the work of our PYM comrades' Mask Off MERS campaign and Pan Auda and climate justice organizers campaign targeting Citibank, targeting the greedy capitalist warmongers at BlackRock, Salam has launched a new campaign targeting Indian mega corporation Tata. Indian capitalists like Tata, Adani, which holds the majority shares of the biggest port in the Zionist entity in Haifa, and Wipro fuel the settler war machine, profiting from global systems of occupation and violence. Tata sends weapons and armored vehicles directly to the Zionist entity. And here in our backyards is Tata Consultancy Services, Tata's biggest subsidiary, also the primary sponsor of the New York City Marathon. TCS powers Israel's Project Nimbus, providing the digital infrastructure that sustains Israeli apartheid and enables the surveillance of Palestinian communities. You might be wondering, all right, I've talked about BlackRock, I've talked about Tata, I'm talking about Adani, all these companies. It's because just in December, BlackRock bought a sizable stake in Tata Power's Renewable Energy Fund. Okay, renewable energy, it's going to green energy, right? We know better. We know this is the whitewashing of genocide. Israel learned this lesson from apartheid South Africa. They invest directly in weapons, yes, and then they also diversify their holdings into what they can pitch as just IT infrastructure, digital tech innovation. It's all powering genocide, and we have to strike them at the economic heart, at the tech heart. What we know is here, powered in New York City, because it translates to literal poverty and genocide for people all over the global south. We know this isn't just about Tata or India or BlackRock. This is a fight against the global complicity of corporate empires that thrive on oppression. Ties, contracts, and investments with each other. Tata and Maersk have a contract with each other. Tata and Zim, a target of a Pan Auda company, have contracts with each other. We're going after them, going after their contracts, and we're taking all of them down. Please go to indiaisrael.org to learn more. And let's fuck up all these corporate empires! kill today? How many kids you kill today? BlackRock, you can't hide. BlackRock, you can't hide. You invest in genocide. You invest in genocide. Maersk, you can't hide. Maersk, you can't hide. You're supporting genocide. You're supporting genocide. You can't hide. You can't hide. You invest in genocide. You invest in genocide.
Thank you, Menahel. Also remember the name Salam, follow their work. They've also been with us in this struggle from the beginning. All right, we have a couple more speeches. And we also just sent out some incredible news. So what we've learned from this past year is that Palestine is everywhere. Resistance to Zionism is everywhere. And one way that we have seen this is all of the workers across the country in different fields have been rising up, speaking out against the complicity of their workplaces in Zionism. And we just got news that a 450,000 member healthcare union, 1199 SEIU, have just called for an arms embargo against Israel. So these healthcare workers are reminding us that no, we are not going to wait for 30 days for Biden and Harris to do whatever the hell they say they're going to do. We are calling for an arms embargo now. The people are calling for an arms embargo now. So I have the pleasure of inviting up our next speaker, Billy with the Truckers Movement for Justice and Tam Action.
Lift your hands up, everybody. I bring you a message from brothers and sisters in Mexico and the United States. TMJ Tam Action stands with you, always. Solidarity is a word we much use. A lot of people don't understand it. You know what it means? Unconditional. Unconditional solidarity. Unconditional support. La Puebla unida jamás será vencido. The people united will never be defeated. BlackRock, how y'all doing today? I missed you. You were here last month in front of me. We're back. Mostly for the Palestinian movement. But we got a word for you. The next time I come here, I'm bringing my trucks. Names of the police from Midtown South.
Louder.
I really don't need a permit because it's a labor dispute. BlackRock, you control everything. Drivers are starving, truck drivers. Mexico, here. The leader of the Mexican truckers, Tam Action, is under death government. Guess who their president met with first? The president of BlackRock Mexico. Guess who Kamala Harris appointed on her economic policy team? Oh, I'm from the Bronx. My office is usually pretty big. The first three appointees to Kamala Harris's economic policy team were three former proteges of BlackRock. We have a surprise for you. Your supply chain, the products that you make your profits off of, your finances, we can stop it. A dear brother of mine, in Newyork, half a century now together. In April, I told him one word when I called him, BlackRock. He said, "Whoa, Billy, you're freaking crazy. You know better than that. Ain't nobody taking on BlackRock." I told him I had the secret weapon though. Trucks. Our membership on both sides of the border cemented a historic alliance a year and a half ago. It's never been done before, between truck drivers in Mexico and the United States. Now what's going to happen, BlackRock, if General Motors, Stellantis, and all them big Fortune 500 companies that you own, Amazon, Microsoft, all these people, if that border is shut down by trucks, and them factories begin to shut down, y'all gonna hear us then, right? Y'all gonna hear us. What are they gonna hear? Say it loud and be proud. They're gonna hear solidarity. Solidarity! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! End the genocide in the Congo, in Sudan. Get your hands off of Oak Flats in Arizona.
Get your hands out of Oak Flats.
That's sacred indigenous land. Enough already. Basta la represión. And like I said, next time I bring my trucks.
Gaza will free us all!
Gaza will free us all!
Zionism will fall!
Zionism will fall!
Gaza will free us all!
Gaza will free us all!
Imperialism will fall!
Imperialism will fall!
Palestine is our fight!
Palestine is our fight!
Workers of the world unite!
Workers of the world unite!
Palestine is our fight!
Palestine is our fight!
Workers of the world unite!
Workers of the world unite!
Thank you, Billy! Alright, y'all, we have one more speech, and then are you ready to march? Alright, so before I bring up our last speaker, I want us to remember that not only are we responsible for exposing companies that are profiting off of the genocide of Gaza, but we are also responsible for supporting the steadfastness of the Gazans and of all Palestinians. So this is why the movement has launched a fundraiser, and we're aiming to raise $1 million for Gaza. With the Middle East Children's Alliance. So there are people dispersed throughout the crowd with these blue boxes, and this is one way to support the fundraiser. So please keep your eyes open for this, right? It is our responsibility. We have the means, so we must use them rightly and justly to support the steadfastness of the people of Gaza, who have been fighting for over a year and for over hundreds of years at this point. So it's my pleasure to welcome our last speaker, Mamas for Free Palestine. Are you guys angry this week? Yeah! Are you tired of a year of protesting big corporations like BlackRock complicit in the genocide of Gaza? Yeah! Well, today I decided I need to switch it up because I couldn't give just a regular speech. It began with a bomb, large and far traveled, shattering the night, invading their land. A blinding flash, illuminating faces filled with fright. Echoes of destruction ring through the air as shadows dance in chaos, chasing life. In a world where silence reigns, we gather to bear witness to the horrors that unfold, swallowed by flames. Before the flames consume the night, we must remember the faces of those who vanished in their light. Through flames, I see families erased, laughter silenced, dreams displaced.
Hope flickers dimly, fighting to stay. Bright futures blown into the sky. Instead of shooting stars, they wither and die. Souls engulfed in fire, bodies turned to ash. Childhood's lost, 100 years of sorrow. Babies starve, reduced to bones. Across the fence, a cruel mother halts the aid, screaming that every Palestinian child's at fault. Innocent lives trapped in this money-making charade. A mother weeps, her arms stretched wide, as the world looks on, blind to their cries. Each tear falls heavy, each breath a goodbye. Mothers of Gaza, we bear your pain. Your strength, your courage won't go in vain. 76 years of struggle flicker on my screen. Haven't the echoes of history taught us well? How can we bear this unending, haunting hell? Never again, I shout. Words ring through my mind like an alarm. A call that should extinguish the harm. In the smoke, Zionist lives weave, blackening hearts and forcing us to grieve. Where is the humanity? Where is the way? People who claim to be a faith leading the charge. This goes against the Lord's words. This is a crime. The truth is revealed, yet it fades from sight, lost in the shadows, hidden from the light. Building crumbles in the fight, blood flows, tracing lines in the sand where once vibrant lives used to stand. Humanity, are you hanging by a thread? Do we work 9 to 5 just to witness the dead? Houses drown in the winds they howl, $750 for hurricanes, but bombs still fall, funneling death to the children below. We march, we chant, but how much longer? Hearts shattered and torn. How will it end with the empire making top dollar? Profiting off genocide and war. When will we be free from this horror? BlackRock, Lockheed, Mercick, they gain, they feast on the suffering, the relentless Palestinian pain. Harvard, Columbia, it's all in the text. SJP, we love you, the truth will protect. It's written in blood and profits are made. The NYPD is not your friend. And Palestine suffering, who's to say you're safe? When blue and white terror takes shape, while the world sips on comfort, blind to the pain, don't drink that Coke, drop that fry. Pumpkin spice is not your lifeline, it's all in vain. Your meal just cost Palestine another life. Shaban IV attached at 19, burned alive. With 20th birthday once near, now just a dream. Wishes stripped away in the Lord's name, answered with a scream. La ilaha illallah, nothing feels the same. Never again, yet here we stand. The cycle repeats, slipping through our hands. We must unite and demand an arms embargo, or this violence will echo, drowning futures in sorrow. When the future asks, what did you do to end the bloodshed? Will we stand witness or let history's shame be said? Don't say you didn't know, played in real time on display. Palestinians' cries echo day by day. Yet in this empire, arms are gifted to the oppressor. Like it or not, Palestinians resist and fight for survival. The right to resist it isn't controversial. It's human nature to stand against forces that threaten your kin. No matter how mighty the power may be, through fire, through shots and bombs, the roots break free. Resistance is woven into every Palestinian soul. No weapon can extinguish their courage that makes them whole. Their resilience fuels their dream to live free. In the struggle for justice, they stand strong as the olive trees. To refuse being treated as less than human, the right to resist, to exist, defends one's honor. Billion-dollar bombs, no diaper-wearing cowards can't erase that truth. No matter the power, no matter the cost, the spirit of resilience will never be lost. Generation after generation, we carry the flame, unshaken, untethered. We refuse to bow in shame. Until total liberation, we fight like hell, no regret. Each battle fought, each tear shed, we vow to never forget. In solidarities, their stories we confess. We stand with the resistance, defying the empire's might. For justice and freedom, we rise against the war machine's fight. Like flowers through concrete, we breaking free from defeat. Palestinians bloom with unyielding dreams, refusing to be crushed beneath their feet. Arms embargo now, long live the resistance. Glory to our martyrs, honor their existence. Thank you. Can y'all hear me? Thank you, mamas! Are y'all ready to march? Are y'all ready to march? All right, so before we head out, we have one announcement, right? Because we're here because BlackRock is complicit. BlackRock has blood on its hands, but guess what? Meta is also in this building. So I'm going to bring up someone who's going to speak to another action that's happening here later this week. Or maybe not later this week. She'll tell you.
Hi all. I was fired from Meta for speaking out against their censorship of Palestine. Myself and some of my colleagues recently spoke with AJ Plus, and they just published a documentary that dives deeper into the depth of Meta's censorship of Palestine and collaboration with the Israeli government. So yes, Meta is inside this building, and next week on Thursday, October 24th at 4 p.m., we are holding a speak out. It's going to be on the other entrance of this building, and I would love to see you all there in support. We're all angry about Meta's censorship of Palestine, and it is time to increase the pressure and demand that they listen to us and address these concerns of censorship and stop collaborating with the Israeli government. Two more things. We are looking for influencers that have had their content suppressed or been banned from Meta platforms for speaking out against Palestine. If you are an influencer or you know someone, please talk to me. You can also follow us on Meta Stop Censoring Palestine on Instagram. That's Meta Stop Censoring Palestine for more updates and details. Thank you.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! BlackRock, you can't hide! BlackRock, you can't hide! You invest in genocide! BlackRock, you can't hide! BlackRock, you can't hide! You invest in genocide! And say it loud and say it clear! Liberation is near! Say it clear and say it loud! Gaza, you make us proud! Say it loud and say it clear! Liberation is here! Say it clear and say it loud! Gaza, you make us proud! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Glory to our martyrs! To our children, sons and daughters! Glory to our martyrs! To our parents, fathers, daughters! We want justice to say how! Arms and Bardo right now! We want justice to say how! Arms and Bardo right now! We want justice to say how! And the siege on Gaza now! We want justice to say how! Stop bombing Gaza now! Stop bombing Gaza now! Stop bombing Yemen now! Israel bombs BlackRock base! Israel bombs BlackRock base! How many kids
to be felt today. In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our millions, in our billions, we are all Palestinians. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine.
Because when you come to America, you survive. Oh yeah. Yeah, basically representing. I MC the
Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. Free, free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river, Palestine will live forever. Palestine will live forever. Palestine on the air. In the night and my air. Palestine on the air. Palestine on the air. Palestine on the air. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crime. Zionism no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Free Palestine! We want justice, you say how! We want justice, you say how! And the siege on Gaza now! We want justice, you say how! We want justice, you say how! And the siege on Gaza now! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Every time the media lies,
Dina, how you doing, Dina? you're having a good night over there in Dubai.
Within our lifetime, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Say it loud and say it clear. Liberation is here. Say it clear and say it loud. That's how you make us proud. Justice! No! Justice! No! Justice!
There's a lot of like Smoke shop got raided, so you don't got anything on you, bro? I'm over here in the house. Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! And down and forever! Say it loud, say it clear! We don't want no privateers! Say it clear, say it loud! You make us proud! How so you make us proud! Free Palestine! 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 How many kids do you kill today? Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids do you kill today? Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids did you kill today? How many kids did you kill today? Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids have you killed today? Israel bombs, USA pays. How many kids have you killed today? Free Palestine! We will free Palestine! Within our lifetime! We will free Palestine! Within our lifetime! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Hey, don't tell me what to Christians stay home! And this season doesn't know! Israel, what do you say? How many Christians you killed today? Israel, what do you say? How many Christians you killed today? Israel, we know you! You were Christian children too! What are you fighting? You're a liar! You set Palestine on fire! Biden, you're a liar! We demand a ceasefire! From the belly of the beast! Hands off the Middle East! From the belly of the beast! Hands off the Middle East! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! No more money for Israel's crime! No more money for Israel's life! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Up with liberation! Down with occupation! Zionism is terrorism! Zionism is terrorism! Zionism is crime! Zionism one solution. Intifada revolution. One solution. Revolution. One solution. Revolution. 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 There is only one solution. Intifada revolution. I'm left with liberation. Downtown occupation.
All these random people will be free. Our narrative
One second, guys. How's everybody doing today? Doing good, Dale. How you guys doing? Friday, right? Made it to the weekend. like I told you guys we would.
Thank you all for coming today. If you're in the steps, you guys can come up. Today, we started our protest at BlackRock. Why did we start it there? It's important for us here to understand and to ground ourselves in the institutions that are right here in our city, in our country, in our streets, that are funding this genocide. BlackRock is one of the biggest investors in the top companies that produce weapons that are used to kill our people in Gaza and across the region. Now is the time for us to sharpen our minds and our understanding about how the institutions in our city are funding this genocide, where our tax dollars are going instead of funding healthcare or housing or relief for hurricane. It's going to support and fund genocide. Today we heard from many different people, from comrades in our coalition across the movement, that all are impacted by US imperialism and the horrors it has unleashed on our world. BlackRock funds genocide in Palestine, in the Congo, in Sudan, in Sri Lanka, and the Philippines. Across the world, it holds debts that has people living in poverty, and it continues to do so. And we have a responsibility as people here who are fighting for humanity, fighting for the liberation of all oppressed people, to show up and point out who these war criminals are, who these genocide profiteers are, as they are here in the belly of the beast in New York City. One of our revolutionaries, Ghassan Kanafani, has famously said, "Imperialism has laid its body over the world, the head in Eastern Asia, the heart in the Middle East, its arteries reaching Africa and Latin America. And wherever you strike it, you serve the world revolution." This is our understanding of imperialism. It is a very concrete and real thing, and we, the people here, have the power to strike it and to serve the world revolution. And that's what we do when we go and we protest at places like BlackRock, or we launch campaigns against companies like Maersk. Maersk is a shipping company that is the biggest profiteer off of the genocide in Gaza, that delivers the bombs and the planes that are killing our people, burning our people alive, killing our babies, our newborns, our mothers and our fathers, erasing thousands of families completely off of the registry. Imperialism is here, it's real, and we can strike it, and we can serve the world revolution. We know our responsibility, and that's why we have been out in the streets every single day for the last year and for generations before, because this has been a struggle, been going on for over 100 years, and it won't stop until Palestine is free from the river to the sea. The Biden-Harris administration has spent, since October 7, over $22 billion to support the genocide in Gaza. Those billions of dollars could have been used here to end homelessness, to support people facing disasters and catastrophes that are actually produced by the ruling class here and the destruction of our planet. Instead, they do so to fund genocide. And the Biden-Harris administration is trying to distract us with the upcoming elections. They're trying to peddle lies and saying, you know, there's a worse evil. What could be more evil than funding genocide for over a year? This is not an Israeli genocide where the U.S. is complicit. This is a U.S.-Israeli genocide. If it weren't for the U.S. and the billions of dollars they send and the diplomatic coverage they send and the media propaganda that they do, this genocide would have not been possible. And so that should remind us of our responsibility and make us know very, very well what we have to do. We are not fighting something that is thousands of miles away. We are fighting an enemy that is here, that walks our streets, that takes these buildings, that uses our roads to deliver bombs to kill our people. And the Biden-Harris administration has said, you know, maybe in 30 days we're gonna potentially consider an arms embargo if there's no aid that goes in. First of all, what kind of sick joke is it to be saying you'll send aid when you are dropping bombs on the heads of the people that you're saying you're going to send aid to? We are not waiting on the U.S. administration for an arms embargo. We want an arms embargo right now. And the people of this country and the people of the world, the working class, is already taking initiative. Today, there was a major victory where a healthcare union of over 450,000 healthcare workers announced that they need and they want an arms embargo right now. We have seen many institutions and unions, students, workers, calling for the same, and we know that the people are the ones in power and in control, and we can stop this genocide if we come together and unite and say no more money for genocide. We want the complete liberation of Palestine right now. Our people in Gaza have been living through a genocide for 1 year and have been living under siege for over 17 years. A siege that makes it so that the kids in Gaza that make up over 15% of the population have never left Gaza Strip, have never seen beyond, haven't even been able to see their homes and villages that are just a mere 9 kilometers away from the wall that holds them in. And it is the steadfastness of the people in Gaza that we have a duty to support. It is because of their steadfastness that the U.S.-Israeli genocide has not defeated the Palestinian resistance and the Palestinian people. It is because of the steadfastness of the Palestinian people and their resistance that the whole world still has hope in humanity and for liberation. And it is our responsibility to support this steadfastness by fundraising and donating to support our people. This is not charity donations. This is our responsibility, and it is part of the resistance of the Palestinian people to remain steadfast and support Samud so that we can keep our struggle going until liberation. And it is that, and that is why the Palestinian Youth Movement and the Shut It Down for Palestine Coalition has launched an international fundraising campaign for Gaza, where we hope to raise $1 million for Gaza, which is just a drop in the bucket of what it will take to rebuild Gaza and to provide everything that our people need and have lost over the last year. There are comrades walking around right now with blue boxes for donation. There are also people with QR codes. You can go to the Shut It Down for Palestine website to find out more about this fundraiser. And there are fundraisers taking place all across the city. All the proceeds are going to Mecca, the Middle East Children's Alliance, that is crucially one of the few charities that is still operating in the north of Gaza, that has been under siege and that has been shut down since October 1st, with not a single drop of food or aid entering. There is a genocide and ethnic cleansing taking place in the north, and it is our responsibility to do everything that we can to support them, to support their steadfastness. So please make sure to find someone with a donation box and provide what you can. And also share it with everyone. I'm sure everyone here knows some rich people, some rich professor, some rich co-worker whose pockets are likely filled for not good reasons, and it is our responsibility to make them put their money where it should go for our people. Finally, a few announcements before we break out for today. Every week, or almost every week, we have been coming out in the streets, organizing these mass protests, organizing actions, direct actions, sit-ins, pickets. The place where we do all the organizing, where we come together and we raise consciousness, we sharpen our contradictions, we sharpen the understandings that we have about why we are struggling and what we are struggling for. Every week, we meet on Mondays at 6:30 at the People's Forum, where we come together to organize, because we know that we need to sustain ourselves for the long haul. This is a long struggle. We need to build up our community. We need to build up our consciousness. We need to build up our comrades, and we do this every Monday at the People's Forum. So if you haven't yet come, please, I invite you to come join us. Tell other people who want to get plugged into the movement, who want to support, who want to learn how to organize a protest or an action. The place to do it is on Mondays. And then on November 2nd at 2 p.m. in Union Square, we will be having a protest titled No Votes for Genocide. November 2nd will be the weekend before the US elections. The elections, they are trying to sideline us and sideline the Palestinian struggle, and we will not let that happen, because there's no such thing as a single issue voter. Genocide is the only issue. Genocide encapsulates all of our problems. The genocide of the Palestinian people is all of our issues, and none of us will be free until Palestine is free. So please show up on November 2nd at 2 p.m. at Union Square to say no votes for genocide. In November we remember.
In November we remember.
Joe's a genocide defender.
Joe's a genocide defender.
In November we remember.
In November we remember.
Harris is a genocide defender.
Harris genocide defender.
Free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Finally, if you need to stay plugged in into all our actions, please follow NYCPYM, that's New York City Palestinian Youth Movement. Follow the People's Forum. Follow NYCPSL, New York City Party for Socialism and Liberation, and many other organizations. No Dutzal, Salam, City Workers for Palestine, Shut It Down for Palestine. And we'll see you on Mondays at 6:30 at the People's Forum, and at our next action on November 2nd, and probably one before as well. Stay tuned. Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free, free free Palestine! Gaza will free us all! Israel will fall! Gaza will free us all! Imperialism will fall! Gaza will free us all! Zionism will fall! علي 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 علم الثورة علي 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 علم الثورة علي من المية للمية فلسطين عربية ومن المية للمية فلسطين عربية in our thousands, in our millions we are all Palestinian in our millions, in our billions we are all Palestinian. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it, if Palestine doesn't get it, if Lebanon doesn't get it, if Yemen doesn't get it, if our people don't get it, shut it down! Louder! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Thank you everyone. Please get home safe and we'll see you soon.
We have a journalist from Gaza who is wanting to just say something really quickly. So if you could stick around just for a few seconds.
Guys, so I'm on TikTok Live and I'm connected with a bunch of journalists in Gaza. So the one who's going to speak, his name is Bassam. He's actually a sound engineer for Al Mayadeen TV.
Excuse my English, it's not good as you think. Okay, حتكلم بالعربي واكيد حيكون في ترجمة. الله يعطيكم العافية. شاكرين جدا لكل التواجد اللي انتم بتعملوه كل يوم. اكيد هذه الوقفات وهذه الاحتجاجات اللي دائما لازم تكون موجودة على الارض لها تأثير كتير قوي. اذا ما كان موجود على الحكومات اللي انتم في بلادكم اكيد راح تكون مناصرة لنا بدورها. تمام؟ هذه الوقفات احنا كتير حاجة لها. في كل يوم وفي كل وقت بنحس انه احنا لسه موجودين وصوتنا مسموع. راح نضل موجودين على الارض. هذه بلادنا وهذه ارضنا. راح تتحرر في يوم من الأيام، ويوم من الأيام حنكون نور، سواء نار أو إضاءة. تمام؟ إحنا هياتنا موجودين على الأرض وهذا الأرض مش راح نتخلى عنها نهائي.
So Wissam said, please know that these protests that you continue to do every week are really important and have a big impact, and that we in Gaza see these protests, and these make us feel that we are being listened to and we are not alone, so we thank you. They say if these protests wars were happening all the time, it wouldn't be good, and the fact that they are happening is very clearly a positive aspect to the struggle for Palestine everywhere. Islam also said that one day soon, they will free themselves, and Palestine will be free, and they will stay on their land. They are not leaving, and they will see glory very soon, and they are here with us, and we are here with them.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! Palestine will be free. From the sea to the Children too. You are killing children too. Netanyahu, shame on you. Netanyahu, shame on you. You are killing children too. You are killing children too. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. Palestine will live forever. La ilaha illallah. والشهيد حبيب الله والشهيد حبيب الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله والشهيد حبيب الله والشهيد حبيب الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله والشهيد حبيب الله والشهيد حبيب الله Free, free Palestine Free, free Palestine Free, free, free Palestine Free, free, free Palestine
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? How is everybody doing? That was a very quick protest. Oh, Jenny in the house. Appreciate that, Jenny. We're up to 39 likes. Thank you guys for that. Heavy rain over in the UK. Jesus is King. Hola, David. Gracias. Let me see if I could read this. Chaverican. You say, hello, David. Thank you. Thank you for the live stream. Right? Did I get it right? I hope so. All the time I spent living in Spanish countries, I still like having... I should know way more Spanish, you know? It's really shameful on my part. But, Kavarican, thank you for being here. Suzanne says, great stream. Thank you. Yes, love will prevail. You got it. Thank you, Kavarican. English or Spanish? See, a lot of people, when you say English or Spanish, they freeze. But when you say English or Spanish to me, I start moving all over the place. I play for the pink team. So you say English or Spanish to me, I start dancing. Let's catch up with some comments. Hey David, how is the fall weather treating you? I'm hoping you stay blessed. You wished. It's nice. It's nice and brisk today. Nice and brisk. More towards the chilly side. Zero humidity going on in the air. So it's a nice, perfect fall day. Jesus is king. I have no allegiances in this world. My allegiance is always to what's right, you know. My only allegiance, the only cult, the only gang, the only group I'm a part of at all times is whoever's right, whatever's right, whatever in the best interest of all people, you know. I think a lot of times when you join these groups, Democrat, Republican, religion, you got to stick to this hard copy that's set in stone, and you can't deviate or variate, even if it doesn't make sense. Like, you have to find the reason to why we're going to do it this way and why what's written on this set of stone, it's correct and it's right. And I think as facts change, as information changes, you have to be flexible. You have to be able to get with the times and understand as we learn more, especially as technology and things like that grow. You got confused and became one-sided. Live your truth. Is that to me, Suzanne? You get confused and become one-sided. Live your truth. Oh, I think Suzanne is saying, like, when you become a part of a group. Yeah, well, I don't know if that's what you're saying. I hope I'm not putting words in your mouth. But for me, it's always been that way. Like, growing up in New York, there was a time everybody I grew up was becoming a blood. Right? They were becoming a blood and they were joining a gang. And it was never even really a thought for me. I'm like, I fought as a kid. I used to fight a lot. And I was like, I fought all the tough guys in my neighborhood. Everybody who was considered like a good fighter. So I was like, what do I need to join a gang for? Nobody wants to fight me anyway. So when I saw even some of the tougher people joining gangs, I was just confused by it. I was like, so you want somebody who was in the gang before you to be able to tell you what to do just because they were in the gang before you? And 9 times out of 10, it just didn't make sense to me. I don't really like being told what to do. I like being free. If you say you're gonna beat somebody up because they're wearing a certain color, I couldn't get with that. It didn't make sense to me. I wore whatever color I wanted to wear. I hung out with whoever I wanted to hang out. I could never be a part of the whole group thing. It was never my thing. When you become part of a group, you end up in an echo chamber of the same belief system. Yeah, full court press. I completely agree. Yeah, I'm not into the whole echo chamber. You can't even challenge, you can't even challenge what's right, what's wrong. It's like, hey, this is what it is. People start looking at you sideways for having an opinion that varies from a group. I mean, sick ranchers. What's going on over here? As I'm sitting here, a whole bunch of people gathered like there's about to be some type of conversation or something. I don't know what's going on. What do you want, my guy? I don't have no food. I don't know what's going on over here. Still got the helicopter out there. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Helicopter just above my head right there. I mean, what back to sick ranchers. You can say that about any group. And again, that's why like I'm not a part of, I don't consider myself part of any one particular group of people. You know, whether you're a Democrat, you're a Republican, whether you're left wing, right wing, red, blue, a nationalist, whatever, like, I can't get, because nobody can ever be 100% right. And in most situations, like most people are right, like 70, 60, but like, so good numbers to be right is like 60. So even myself, I'm not right all of the time. There's things and situations where I look back at it and I don't have per se regrets, but I wish I would have handled it different. I don't know what's going on here though, guys. It's like a gathering of press. Everybody's got their cameras around their neck. Who's speaking? What's going on? Juan says, human beings, I want to speak to Sarah Connor. I'll be back. Agree to disagree and keep it moving. That's the normal. The hate thing is another level. I'm still not sure what's going on here. Like, I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't know what's happening. They're giving out tickets to something. I want a ticket. Where are we going? What is this? I don't know. What is this? Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Good old Arnold. Still cops here. When you see sheeple people like that, you avoid it. We want our tax money back, out with the godless people. Cash running New York, what's up? Honestly, whatever they're doing, to be honest, it doesn't seem like my kind of crowd. It's like older guys and nerdy guys and too few women. Like, it's just, whatever's going on there, it's completely not my group. Like, I don't see any fruitful conversations. And no offense, just maybe I'm not their kind of group either, you know what I mean? It's just whatever's going on, the interest in it. I don't really have any interest in it. Scooter boys are still here. Nah, I mean, I don't. What's going on here? I don't think has anything to do with a protest. There was a lot of people waiting in the park before all the protesters came, and I saw them all leave. So they were probably here for an event before protesters even came. But whatever they're into, like just by the articles of clothing, the people in the crowd, I don't think we have any common interest. They all came camera ready. But yeah. Full court press in the house. Full court press. You busy this weekend, or are you down to do that thing we discussed? Pop it up, pop it open on the people. Pop it open on the people like a Diddy party. Whenever I do, whether we do it together or I do it by myself, I'm gonna drop my link or drop a link to a GoFundMe so people can partake if they so choose. I've actually had the GoFundMe up for a while, I just haven't shared it. Wanted to let people see the work actually being done before, you know, you put up a lot of times you see a GoFundMe and you see nothing related to it, you just hear about it. So I actually wanted to put in the work for it before dropping a GoFundMe so people could, if they so choose, donate to that cause. But yeah, I want to do it first, and then I'll include the GoFundMe link in it. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. Me and Full Court Press may be doing a collab some point in the near future before I get up out of New York for a bit. Get away from all the protests and the auditing, and we'll just get into some good Asian cuisine and night markets and street markets and floating markets and festivals and shopping malls. All you can eat buffets. Thailand's a good time, right? No protests, no fighting, just don't talk about the king. Everything else will be fine. You'll be all right. Leave the king out of your mouth and your social media, and everything else. Well, everything else is not freedom of speech. Like, you can't just talk about people. They can take you to the police station and you gotta pay a little schmazola. But for the most part, you mind your business, you take care of your family, hang out with your friends, you'll be great in Thailand. Childless kids? Well, I don't want childless kids. I don't want kids to have children, so I'm so confused by it. Oh, I see where you're going with that. Now I see where you're going with that timekeeper. I was confused. You was like childless kids. And I was like, who wants kids to have children? But now I see where you're going with that comment. You got the charger rolling as always, guys. What's going on here, sir, if I could ask?
It's like a photo walk.
Oh, a photo walk.
Yeah, there's like a competition involved.
All right.
You can be up the best photo, you can win some swag.
All right. Nice. I was like,
it's a little community, you know?
That's a beautiful thing, brother. All right. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
It's a photo walk, guys. A photo walk. Said it's a little community photo walk. So as I said, that had nothing to do with the protest, but I guess it must have been a really good time to be here for a photo meetup, and then protesters came. But yeah, this is a photo walk. So whoever wins, they said he gets some nice swag. protesters have pretty much all cleared out. Wait, what did you guys say? You guys said I should get pizza? Is that what you guys... I could have sworn I just heard somebody say that. You guys want me to get pizza? Because if you want me to get pizza, I'll get pizza. It's not a problem at all. I feel like that's what you guys want me to do. Forgot I got some Rochester, some Rocher. It's been in my bag for a while. I keep forgetting it. You heard it too, right? Sick Ranches. You heard it too. Listen, you guys want me to get pizza? I'll get it. I'll do it. It's Friday. I'm not driving. I'm not pizzaing and driving. 1 or 2 slices. 1 or 2 slices ain't never hurt nobody. Corvette girl, hey. We made it to the weekend. Is there any dollar slices around me? There are 2 places in New York where you could get dollar slices. 2 different locations, but it's by the same owner. And it's further downtown. One is on 14th Street. And one is down by like Avenue A. Thank you for dropping the IG Corvette girl, yeah. If you guys got IG, want to follow me, you're more than welcome. DM me and let me know that like you follow me from YouTube. I'll follow you back. I'm gonna sit here and eat every last one. The other day I was supposed to go to the movies. I wanted to see the Joker, but something was wrong with the screening. So I bought my favorite chocolate. Or the only chocolate that I eat is this chocolate. Kit Kat bars. And the M&M's. But I don't really like to eat chocolate because had so many cavities in the past, like it's a headache. So I try to stay away from candy and stuff like that. But the only reason I have this is because I was supposed to go to the movies, see the Joker. I was gonna boof it. In New York, they're crazy. Like they want to check your bag to see if you're bringing in snacks because they want you to pay for the overpriced concessions. So I was gonna boof it. I was gonna take the chocolate, boof it, put it in the trunk. But something was wrong with the screening. I think the tape or whatever. I don't know what was it. David got an OnlyFans account. Go subscribe to it to help support his content. Got you, license script. I had Twix before. It's not really my favorite, but I'll eat it. I'll eat it, but it's not really my favorite. Kit Kats, Twix, M&Ms, but really Kit Kat and Twix. Before I take any trip out of the country, because you know how it is, like you could be starving, especially all that traveling. I gotta get the big pack of Rocher, and like 2 king size Kit Kats. I buy my snacks from Poundland. It's like Dollar Tree. Bro, candies overseas are old school. They're still selling Mars bars. Hi, greeting from Germany, Frankfurt. What's up, Gig K? I don't like Reese's. Even they are there. Always Fansly. Whatever the other channel is called. Life's a script said whatever the other channel's called, like he doesn't know. You know, buddy. He said it perfectly. Fansly, or whatever the other channel's called, because I don't know. You know, buddy. Yeah, I don't like Reese's. I'm trying to decide, should I go eat Domino's and drop a huge deuce tomorrow? Or should I just go get my $1.50 slices? I don't know what to do. I'm in a conundrum. Domino's for the deuces. Now, if I eat Domino's tomorrow, I'm gonna have to take a Dolce and a Gabbana. I love Domino's, but it makes me kapoo, if you know what I mean. Oh, all right, guys. Suzanne, do you have a channel? Suzanne, and it was nice enough. Let me see. Suzanne was nice enough to donate today. It sounded like a rap was like right near me. Suzanne was nice enough to donate to me today. It's highly appreciated, Suzanne. Thank you. David just outs me on my content of choice. Loving myself. Was good though, David. Much love. Domino's isn't pizza in my opinion. The dough isn't like pizza dough. No, I don't. I'm 58. I think I'm too old for that. All right, Susanna. Dude, what is that? I only asked because I was going to shout it out if you did. I'll post it in my community. Domino's and Little... No, bro. Don't ever in your life compare Little Caesars to Domino's. And maybe you're right. Maybe you are right, because Domino's, like regular Domino's pizza, I don't like it. I only like... I only like hand pan pizza, like the pan pizza from Domino's. I can't eat anything else. It's got to be the pan pizza. Fresh dough, fresh ingredients. All of those big chains pizzas I've tried. I love Papa John's and I love Domino's, but only the pan pizza. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I don't know if I ever had sourdough. It's possible that I did have it and just not know, but I'm not sure if I ever had it. Let me go to the other side of the park. There's no Wi-Fi on this side. So it seems maybe they turned it off because the protesters, they didn't want the protesters using their Wi-Fi. Police are still here. All on their phones, literally, like just all on their phones. Free money, free overtime. We're on our phones, hanging out on our phones, hanging out. But yeah, Suzanne, thank you so much. Definitely much appreciated. Halloween, guys. Halloween. I will be live at the Halloween parade. Now that we have our credentials, I'll actually be in the parade, guys, with the performers in their costumes. On the other side of the barricades, we'll be like up close, personal. You guys will get to see it from a first-hand POV. Can you be a pixel for the Halloween parade? Are you talking about me, or like, is it possible? I don't dress up for Halloween. I subscribe. Peace and love must prevail. See you soon. Hello from Panama. I've been to Panama City once. Nice place, pretty ladies. Shout out to Panama. Are you gonna go to the Thanksgiving Day parade? If I am still in New York at that time, yes. I'm not sure that I will be in New York at that time, but if I still am, yes, most certainly. Oh, like you're talking about, I don't know, I'm confused. I thought when you said pixel, like you meant like a loading pixel that's like hard to see. See who's coming here. Nobody as bougie as important as I thought would come. They're still building up the winter market garden. All these are going to be little stores where you can get trinkets, Christmas ornaments, baked Christmas cookies, all these little shops you see here. Christmas ornaments, scarves, trinkets, New York Christmas trinkets, all types of things. I thought Tinkerbell was a fairy. What's a pixel? Like I'm really confused as to you calling her a pixel. Isn't she a fairy? I thought she was a fairy. Frida's favorites. Oh, she's a pixie. Why you gotta use these fancy words? You're using all these fancy words I can't comprehend. Yeah, right, they do call her pixie. That's what I was saying, like a pixel. I was just so confused. Actually, there's a lot I need to do. Just thought about it. Alright, guys. I just thought about it and realized there's something important I have to do since time permits it. So I'm gonna end this here, guys. I appreciate all you, the 47 people who hit that like button. Thank you for that. I don't know if maybe I'll go live again later. But there is something I need to take care of. I'm gonna go handle that, and Hopefully I'll be live a little bit later, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you for joining. Everybody have a good night. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. See you guys. I might be live later, but just realized I have something to do. Everybody have a good weekend.